When Pastor James asked for volunteers, do you remember what was going through your mind at the time?
Yeah, I remember thinking, whoa, what exactly is this? I had no idea what to expect.
When you found out what you had volunteered for, what was your initial reaction?
Oh, I was excited. I thought, oh yeah, this will be fun. Um, it turned in afterwards a little bit more of, whoa, okay, now I've really got to figure this out. But initially, I was excited.
After you had some time to pray about the opportunity you were given, did your feelings about volunteering change?
No, I was still excited about it, but I felt nervous. I felt challenged. I wanted it to be impactful, and it took a while for the right thing to be revealed to me. So I was feeling a little bit nervous and a little bit impatient, maybe more so with myself than anything. But ultimately, I really did feel like prayer and thoughtfulness prevailed. Yeah.
Okay, can you explain what your idea for the project was?
Yeah. So several months ago, I heard a presentation from a gentleman who is executive director of a nonprofit organization that's called Arrive Ministries, and they work to welcome and show the love of Christ with folks who are arriving here in Minnesota. Oftentimes have had very difficult situations that they have endured for years before being properly vetted and resettled here in Minnesota. And I happened to receive in the mail a flyer, and when I got that flyer, it was like, bam, I knew that somehow, the project was going to have something to do with that organization.
Okay, what were the reasons that you felt this was the project you were meant to do?
Oh, I feel because so many times in the Bible we are encouraged to support and look out for one another, to welcome strangers, and to love our neighbors as ourselves. And I feel as though there is perhaps more of a need than in recent past to show welcome and love for people who are refugees and immigrants.
Is there anyone who helped you throughout the process?
Well, yes, I reached out to the organization, to Arrive Ministries, and I talked with some of the staff there, and they helped me frame up what the project would be. We talked about a few different things, but ultimately the decision to center it around car seats was what we arrived at, partly because that is an expense that can be somewhat significant for a family that just arrives here. When you're talking about a car seat that typically costs between $40 and over $100, that can be a chunk of money. And so I felt like I could make an impact by purchasing those car seats in a meaningful way.
How has this process affected your understanding of how you can make a difference?
Well, I am grateful for the fact that I am blessed with some resources to leverage money and take that $100 and add to it. And I encouraged my mother to add to it as well. And then through the powers of Facebook, went out there on social media and explained the project and encouraged others to donate as well. And so I know that there have been other donations to Arrive Ministries, and I look forward to finding out more about how many additional car seats they've been able to purchase through that act of charitable giving.
What are ways you would encourage others to step out and do their own Mission Possible project?
I would say, you probably feel a little trepidation because you don't want to let yourself or others down. If you proclaim that you're going to do something, there's this fear factor of, will it be good enough? But I feel that every little bit helps. You know, I'm reminded by a saying that my dad used to say, and that is, every little bit helps.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.